Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the glorious sunny South Wales and welcome to the brand new BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe. Now in this video we're going to take this car for a drive, but first things first, let's just remind ourselves about what this car is. It's the slightly different design, the slightly different style to the 1 Series. We've got a sloping rear now, more of a saloon-esque look than the hatchback. We have the 220, the 223 xDrive and the M235 available from launch. This particular car is the 220, finished here in this gorgeous Brooklyn grey. This is an M Sport. This car is only available in the UK as M Sport trim. And well, it's undergone a little bit of a refresh. The front end is very, very much recognisable now. It's from the F71 series. We've also got the typical 2 Series Gran Coupe design across the side that we've become accustomed to in the previous car, with a few more design details. So like the 2 on the Hofmeister kink, and then around the rear, it's actually significantly different. The rear lights and the rear bumper are completely different. The interior has changed too, with new steering wheel, new center console design with no air conditioning controls on there. They're now all controlled on this new operating system in the center, which is running BMW's latest operating system with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The overall design is still super recognizable as a BMW. And if you want to see any more information, or you want to see the interior and the exterior of the new 2 Series Gran Coupe in more detail, please use the link in the top of the screen and in the description of this video to go and check out our full in-depth walk around of this car. That's enough of that. Let's go and get on with the main topic at hand. So welcome then to the driver's seat of the brand new 2 Series Gran Coupe, and more specifically, as we've already shown, this 220. Now, this actually is the entry level into the 2 Series Gran Coupe lineup. It's not available as a Sport or any other trim level. You pretty much have, in this country, M Sport and M Performance, which is the M235, which of course I'll drive as soon as the opportunity arises. But this one actually is the one that really intrigues me, because the previous generation, the 218i Gran Coupe, was incredibly popular here in the UK. You see them everywhere. It's for those that wanted something a little bit different to the 1 Series, and it has been an incredible success for BMW. Such a popular model here in the UK. So I was really intrigued to see what's happened with this 220. So firstly, let's talk about what's really changed. Of course, you've already seen the exterior, and if you haven't seen our exterior walkarounds, please use the link in the top of the screen to go and check those out. But firstly, the exterior has changed quite a bit. It has this softer look to the front end, still has the very, very similar side profile, and the rear is completely different. And I actually think it looks so good. But what's changed other than that, we've still got the 1.5 litre 3-cylinder petrol engine up front that we did in the 218i. However, now we have a little bit more horsepower. So we've got 170 horsepower in this car, which is quite a bit more, and actually makes quite a sizable difference to the way that the car drives. We've also got the 7-speed DCT gearbox in here, which is again a different thing entirely. It is of course a front wheel drive platform as well. The M235 and the 223 xDrive all put the power to the road via a 4-wheel drive system, be it a front wheel drive biased 4-wheel drive system. But what's this thing actually like to drive on the road? How does it feel? Because I feel like obviously with it being a BMW and the previous one being so popular, it's a vitally important thing. Well, first things first, you jump in and you feel immediately at home. This interior, I think, is fantastic. I think they've done a cracking job at really bringing it up to date. The infotainment system is super crisp. This latest version of BMW's operating system running Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both are wireless. This new display directly in front of me as well is super crisp, super clear and lovely. I must explain as well that this car has got an awful lot of packs of additional equipment on it. However, the drive will feel exactly as it will in any of the 220 variants. we've got Harman Kardon sound system, we've got a heads-up display, and my favourite option ever in any car, a lovely sunroof which opens and slides. Really great option. But look for that. How's it drive on the road? So first things first, it definitely feels more pokey. There's a bit more meat to that engine. It definitely feels actually significantly quicker than the 218i from before. Of course, you'll notice that it's dropped the I as well, because this car is only available as full petrol. There is no diesel, so there was no need to have the I and the D differentiating between the two. But yeah, just poodling around on the road like this, it feels lovely. It's a really nice size, this car as well. It's big enough that it feels nice and executive and lovely, but also small enough that it's not intimidating on the road. The steering, I think, is a highlight for me. It feels so much sharper, so much more precise than the previous model. It's really quite light at low speeds, which means maneuverability is super, super easy. And then it weights up nicely at speed, which gives you so much confidence through the bends. The ride as well is really, really impressive. I am currently in South Wales, as you'll see from the shots of the exterior, and the roads down here are lovely, but also quite potholy, quite broken up, and they're full of ruts and divots and things that are there really to unsettle a car. But this is handling them all with so much ease. It's really impressive the way that it's handling the road surface. And again, that steering, you feel it coming off islands and round bends. It's so sharp, so responsive, and really, really lovely to use. The gearbox is great. It has really lovely seamless shifts. Doesn't feel like... The gearbox is really responsive. If you drop it back into efficient, there is a little bit of a lag, but that's entirely on purpose. That is for the efficiency settings, so you're not over accelerating or anything like that. It just means that you're getting the very best miles per gallon out of the car. It has just such a lovely feel on the road. I'll keep coming back to the feel of this steering, but it is really a highlight for me. And I love this new steering wheel. It's really tactile, really nice, big and chunky. I know a lot of people don't really like the chunky steering wheels, but I think it's great. Feels really nice in your hands as well, and you get really good feedback through the wheel. You know exactly what's going on underneath you at all times. Now, as we've dropped into a little village here in between the really nice roads, we just need to mention how easy this car is to place on the road. Of course, you're going to say it needs to be easy because it's obviously the size and what it is, but I think the visibility out, even with this being the Gran Coupé style with a smaller back window, the visibility all around is still really, really good. Going through small, tight, twisty Welsh villages like this, in some cars you're almost going through gaps like, oh, a little bit scared and sort of wincing as you go through, but not so in this. It is super easy to place and just has a real air of quality about the car. It's really, really good. Let's sum things up though with this car. Where have they taken this car over the previous model? Where are the improvements? Well, firstly, I think it looks better. I think the interior quality is superb, and I think it just feels sharper to drive on the road. It feels a little bit more mature as well, just more, I don't know, just higher quality and just even better to drive than the previous one. The previous one drove really, really well, but I think they've just managed just to edge this one forwards again. I think it's a great product, and I just think this one is going to be just as popular as the model that came before. And if you want any more information on the new 2 Series Gran Coupé, please use the link in the description of this video to get in contact with your local Sytner BMW retailer. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.